welcome to the Nick and Matt Show. Bringing the player interviews you want to hear and the hot topics you want to discuss. Streaming live on the Foundation Podcast YouTube channel, here's Nick and Matt.
Simon Lizotte, everybody. Welcome to the show, Simon. It's been too long.
Hey, thanks, guys. I don't think I've ever met your brother, Matt, so maybe we have met. I don't know, but nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been around MVP or Maple Hill a few times, but I don't know. We probably did meet at one point, but nice to, officially say we've met. Good to see you on screen. Where are you at? Are you home?
There's a freaking vacuum behind me. Oh my God. Fail. But yeah, I'm home. I flew home right after the OTB Open just because I still feel like we just recently bought this house and I have like so many things to do that are non-disc golf related here at home, just trying to figure out the house life. But yeah, also, I can't play disc golf every day right now still because of my elbow, so I'm coming home to take breaks that I need.
Yeah, and so that's actually, besides, we enjoy talking to you, that was a big part of why we wanted to bring you on the show, was to talk about your reaction to how it went. Can you explain to us like the plane flight there and the day before? Like, did you have nerves? Were they happy? Just walk us through that leading up to the event itself.
Yeah, of course, some nerves before the first round, but in the practice days, super easy. It was so awesome. The weather we had was so perfect. We got really lucky. I heard it's like a super windy place normally, so it was like unusual for it to be so calm and perfect. Bit hot in the practice rounds, but no, it was so amazing seeing everyone again and playing practice rounds with Eagle. And I played around with Ella as well, who did amazingly last weekend, who's going to be on the show soon. So that's exciting to watch. And man, I had such a good time. The OTB guys were amazing. We hung out at their warehouse almost every night, just tasting beers and doing fun putting games through the disc racks, having free food for us. It was all a great experience, and I was so impressed. After I've heard a couple like mixed opinions on Stockton as a city, I was like so positively surprised and like relieved that it was actually really nice. So it was a great experience. And then before round one, man, I don't remember the last time I was so nervous teeing off on the first hole. I think my scorecard kind of shows that, and if you actually watched it live, my tee shot on one was okay, but my second and third shot were like two of the worst shots. It was nervous shots I've ever thrown, I think. So yeah, it took me a good like 30, 45 minutes or something to get back in the flow of things, and I ended up shooting a decent round, and I actually averaged my rating for the whole tournament. So overall, I guess at least what I discussed with my therapist and with Seth from Disc Golf Strong on site, it was definitely a success, just because it was such a big course with so many holes that are like a distance contest, basically. And I tweaked my elbow like very, very slightly in round one a couple times, I think because of nerves and just like overexcitement. It was hard to like really control my motions that much. And after that, I really had to be more disciplined and really like focus on my movements and don't try to be too aggressive or want too much, because it's so easy to get carried away, especially if I know what I can do usually. So yeah, that course was maybe not the best decision to come back to, but it was overall a success and a good test for the elbow. And the fact that I made it through without even have to consider dropping out or anything like that, it was definitely all in all very good.
Yeah.
Short answer.
Fantastic answer. I'd rather not have to talk as much and just let you have the show. Actually, put it in full disclosure, I asked Simon to be a co-host, and I was like, do it. You be the full co-host. And he's like, no.
Dude, I would have done it. I was just so busy, and I didn't really keep up with recent stories and events. I kind of followed the U.S. women's.
Yeah.
I watched the final round. Like, I was playing pool with a friend at the same time, so I was kind of like watching it. But I was definitely excited to see Ella, and Paige was like at the end running away with it anyway, so it wasn't too exciting score-wise at the end. But so I didn't feel like fully prepared enough to step on there and co-host.
That's okay. I would have set you up. I would have fed you some good stuff.
All right. So Simon, you talk a lot about nerves playing again, which I think in its own right, with your break, with the injury, you may have had some nerves. but you're also used to being in front of a camera, everything from your vlog. Here you are on the show. You've been on plenty lead card and feature card coverages, but here's the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Welcome back. We're going to put you on feature card. Plus you have fans anyway who are just excited to see you back. Did that add to the nerves, or was it self-imposed nerves, or was it all this extra hype surrounding it that ratcheted it up for you?
I think everything is kind of self-imposed to an extent. I mean, I know everyone out there watching me and everyone watching from home, like they all just want me to do well. They're all, or at least almost all probably, excited to see me back, and just like no pressure from anyone else. So all the pressure that I felt was coming from myself. I had to remind myself of that, because of course I was thinking, man, the pressure's up now. And I definitely felt it. And I knew I was going to be on the card like 2 weeks before that event. And I thought about it for a couple days, and I kind of wanted to say no thank you, just to have like an easier start. Like, it is crazy how much different it is to play on a live card with Ricky and Sexton, with like 5 cameras on you at all time, and like a bigger gallery than you would have in like any other card. And I knew it probably wasn't a smart choice to do that, but I couldn't say no, because I felt like I kind of like, I gotta do it, I guess. So I know it was going to hurt me, but I still had to say yes.
Well, and that's what I was just going to ask, but you kind of just answered it. You said you knew it was going to hurt you. Did it hurt you? You felt like that's where those nerves came from in that round? Or would you have had those nerves regardless, like live feed or not, coming back after so long off?
I think it definitely hurt me. It hurt me. I added pressure, like probably from myself, but it still added pressure. And I tweaked my elbow 2 or 3 times, like on the first 6 or 7 holes. And I don't think I would have done that if I didn't feel those nerves or like the adrenaline rushes that the whole thing gave me. So I definitely did not help.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really know. It's like whatever.
Yeah, it's like whatever. You actually, you performed. I think I loved how I texted you. I don't know, it was the day after, and you just said not too shabby, because I was asking how you felt, and I was like, that seems like a good description. Not too shabby. So is that how you feel about your overall performance? Is that like generally?
Yeah, you make like, to reach your full goal of winning like a big event, you do like baby steps towards that. And I see how well Casey's been playing this whole season. So my one goal this tournament was I want to beat Casey. And Brody Smith is obviously a guy that's been playing so well this year, like surprisingly well. And he's always, even though he's just a guy at the end of the day, it's kind of still like he still has like this special kind of factor to it. And I really didn't want Brody to beat me on this massive course. So he was beating me after 2 rounds. So for my final round, I was just U-disking, like seeing what Brody's doing and trying to beat Brody that day. That was just like a fun little competition for myself. But
I thought you were going to say like, screw the elbow, I got to beat Brody, and just go like all out.
No. Another thing that happened with my elbow, I think I was a bit overconfident, because in the practice rounds that I played with Eagle, I had 0 issues. And whole practice rounds, I had 0 problems with my elbow. And I thought like, man, maybe I'm like fine again. So I think I pushed myself a bit harder in the actual round than I did in practice, which was not a good idea, which I instantly felt it was not a good idea. And all in all, I was very happy with my putting, especially my putting. I was shocked that I actually made a lot of great putts.
Interesting. One of the notes you just said is like you ratcheted it up, like, or I forget how you said it, but when you actually went from practice to performance, and that happened all the time when I'd play in a band. You'd practice one way, but the live energy is totally different. Even show audio test. I'll get guests in here and we'll do audio tests. And then when the show goes live, everyone talks louder. So
yeah,
you definitely experienced that is what I'm hearing. So what's your next event after this one? Are you going out to Santa Cruz?
I'm actually playing a local event here on Saturday. It is at Sunnymead. You might know the place. It's like 45 minutes south of Boston. And Rivas, shout out Team Discmania. He is running that event. It's a B tier. It's a 1-day B tier, so I'm pretty excited for that. The weather here has been also amazing, so I hope we get lucky for that weekend as well. And
what day
that's
is
going to
that?
be like a warm up. That's Saturday. What day is that? The
Okay.
29th?
Yeah, maybe I'll have to grab your vlog camera.
No, I was just going to say, wait, Simon's entering an event. We need to put him on feature card, live coverage, first round. We're going to be out there, 5 cameras.
I wonder if they're going to have media there. I'm supposed to do something at Maple Hill.
They reached out to me originally, and I actually said I was busy, but I don't know if they actually got somebody.
It might be cool to have like a little caddy cam or something going and like cut some highlights. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
They'll be like, they'll say, you said you were busy.
Be like, yeah, I was.
I was. Yeah. Okay. So you're coming, but the next Pro
Portland.
Tour event.
Yeah, Portland Open. I'm flying out on Monday right after the event. I'm actually getting my second shot for the vaccine on Sunday.
Ooh.
This Sunday, and then on Monday I'm flying to Portland. So I really hope I'm one of the lucky ones that don't get these crazy side effects for the second one. So that might be a bit risky. So I hope everything goes well. And then I'm flying back after Portland to Boston right after Portland. I'll be home for like 10 days ish. I have a lot of stuff to do again in those 10 days, and it never stops. And then we're flying back to Salt Lake City for Worlds.
The Nick and Matt Show, a disc golf podcast designed for you, the disc golfer. Find the Nick and Matt Show on your favorite podcast platforms or stream us live exclusively on the Foundation Podcast's YouTube channel.